Perfect, Jesus smiles. Then throw a little going away party. A hang up the clipboard bash. Get the gang together. Matthew's all over it. Calling the caterer, his housekeeper, his secretary. Get the word out, Thelma. Drinks and dinner at my house tonight. Tell the guys to come and bring a date. And so Jesus ends up at Matthew's house, a classy split level with a view of the Sea of Galilee. Parked out front is everything from BMWs to Harleys to limos. And the crowd inside tells you this is anything but a clergy conference. Earrings on the guys and tattoos on the girls. Mouseified hair. Music that rumbles teeth roots. And buzzing around in the middle of the group is Matthew, making more connections than an electrician. He hooks up Peter with the tax collector bass club and Martha with the kitchen staff. Simon the Zealot meets a high school debate partner. And Jesus? Beaming. What could be better? Sinners and saints in the same room, and no one's trying to determine who is which. But an hour or so into the evening, the door opens, and an icy breeze blows in. The Pharisees and the men who taught the law for the Pharisees began to complain to Jesus' followers. Why do you eat and drink with tax collectors and sinners? Luke 5, verse 30. Enter the religious police and their thin-lipped piety, big black books under arms, cheerful as Siberian prison guards, clerical collars so tight that veins bulge. They like to grill too, but not steaks. Matthew's the first to feel the heat. Some religious fellow you are, one says, practically pulling an eyebrow muscle. Look at the people you hang out with. Matthew doesn't know whether to get mad or get out. Before he has time to choose, Jesus intervenes, explaining that Matthew is right where he needs to be. Healthy people don't need a doctor. Sick people do. I have come to call sinners to turn from their sins, not to spend my time with those who think they are already good enough. Verses 31 through 32. Quite a story. Matthew goes from double dealer to disciple. He throws a party that makes the religious right uptight, but Christ proud. The good guys look good, and the bad guys hit the road. Some story indeed. What do we do with it? That depends on which side of the tax collector's table you find yourself. You and I are Matthew. Don't look at me that way. There's enough hustler in the best of us to qualify for Matthew's table. Maybe you've never taken taxes, but you've taken liberty with the truth. Taking credit that wasn't yours. Taking advantage of the weak. You and me, Matthew. If you're still at the table, you receive an invitation. Follow me. So what if you got a rude reputation? So did Matthew. You may end up writing your own gospel. If you've left the table, you receive a clarification. You don't have to be weird to follow Jesus. You don't have to stop liking your friends to follow him. Just the opposite. A few introductions would be nice. Do you know how to grill a steak? Some time ago, I was asked to play a game of golf. The foursome included 2 preachers, a church leader, and a Matthew, BC. The thought of 4 hours with 3 Christians, 2 of whom were pulpiteers, did not appeal to him. His best friend, a Christ follower, and his boss, insisted, so he agreed. I'm happy to report that he proclaimed the experience painless. On the 9th hole, he turned to one of us and said, smiling, I'm so glad you guys are normal. I think he meant this. I'm glad you didn't get in my face or club me with a King James driver. Thanks for laughing at my jokes and telling a few yourself. Thanks for being normal. We didn't lower standards, but neither did we saddle a high horse. We were nice, normal and nice. Discipleship is sometimes defined by being normal. A woman in a small Arkansas community was a single mom with a frail baby. Her neighbor would stop by every few days and keep the child so she could shop. After some weeks, her neighbor shared more than time. She shared her faith. And the woman did what Matthew did. She followed Christ. The friends of the young mother objected. "Do you know what those people teach?" they contested. "Here is what I know," she told them. "They held my baby." I think Jesus likes that kind of answer. Don't you?